the 2024 Cost of Living Adjustment, otherwise known as COLA raise for Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI and VA beneficiaries, and my best estimate. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to address a question that I recently saw down below in the comment section from somebody right here in the community who reached out and said, can you give us your best estimate on how much you think the COLA is going to be in 2024? Yes, absolutely, I can do that, and exactly what I'm going to talk about here in the video based on where we are right here, as in we are currently in the 3 months that are most important to determine how much the COLA will be. The third quarter of the year, July, August, and September. These are the 3 months which we are in right here, right now, as I record this video, to determine the inflation data and exactly how much the COLA will be based on this information. So obviously, I'll be taking all of this into consideration and giving you my best estimate as requested to see how much the COLA may possibly be in 2024, and you might be a little bit surprised by my answers. Either way, I want to give it to you and give you the details as far as what I'm looking at as of right now. Let's get into it and talk through all the details. Really fast before we do, thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate your support. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you right by your side every single day to keep you updated as well as to advocate on your behalf, to pound the table on your behalf, because there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now, and we know there's a lot of weird things out there that are not so good for fixed income beneficiaries, and we want to do everything we possibly can to not only keep you updated with what's going on, what Congress has up their sleeve, good or bad, to increase benefits or anything like that. And of course, anything popping up, you can possibly grab and or take advantage of. So again, I'm here for you every single day. I have been for almost 4 years now, every single day, almost 4,000 videos here on the channel. Go back and check them out if you'd like to. There's a lot of videos here. Anyway, I want to do what I can to help you out. And again, I will continue to maintain that going forward, no matter what. So again, subscribe down below. Let's get into it and talk about my best estimates, where we are as of right now, as in we're currently in the third quarter. The official announcement has not been released yet. It will be released in October. And what do I believe the COLA is going to be? All right, so we've seen a lot of different numbers. In fact, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, you saw back earlier this year, they were talking about a 0% COLA. Do you remember that? It was maybe in, I don't know, March, April, something like that. Obviously, it was very early on in the year. Maybe it was May. I don't know. It was a handful of months ago. They were coming out suggesting we might see a 0% COLA. In fact, I had a video about it at the time. Well, that's what they were suggesting. However, that is not going to be the case right now, okay? We are not looking at a 0% COLA. It's not happening. There's no way. I mean, here's the thing. Anything is possible, okay? It's not happening, though. I'm going to tell you that much. 0% COLA, it's not happening, okay? However, is it going to be 8%? No. Is it going to be 5%? Highly unlikely, okay? However, let me talk you through the details as far as what we're seeing. Now, this is interesting because, remember, the inflation data is very important. In fact, the inflation data is exactly what predicates exactly what the COLA will be for the following year, okay? It is not the CPIE, which is determined as like the headline number, but rather it is the CPIW, the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, which is a inflation data point within the inflation report that comes out once per month. Generally around the middle of the month, I bring it to you as that information is being released, okay? So it's a data point that we need to kind of dig into the report for and to find, but this is the one that's based on CPIW, okay? However, you don't need to know all the details about it, but basically what they do is they take the inflation data from this month and they compare it over last year, the inflation data from last year, okay, during the same time period, the third quarter of the year. Well, here's what we've been finding. They've been telling us inflation is going down, everybody. Get ready. This is great. Prices are going down. Really? Where? I haven't seen it yet. Have you? I haven't seen it yet. I'm still waiting, right? They keep telling us, look out, everybody. Prices are coming down. This is awesome, right? And I keep saying, where am I looking? Because I'm not seeing anything yet. Can you show me, boss? I'm not seeing it. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? These people that keep telling us inflation's going down are nuts. They're nuts. They don't know what they're talking about. Inflation is not going down. They must live in a bubble, not the bubble that we live in, which is like the real world, right? Anyway, they keep telling us that the inflation is going down. However, when we look at the CPIW, it is actually trending up a little bit, okay? We're seeing it start to go up. So what this is showing us is that the COLA will likely probably be a little bit more generous than what we were originally thinking. Now, over the last couple months here, we've been seeing some estimates coming out anywhere between 2.7% we saw as of recently. We've been seeing 3%. Originally, we saw a little bit higher than that, 3.5%, things like that. But I want to give you a much better range than that. Again, there's a lot of people out there suggesting, oh, it could be 2%, it could be 3%, it could be 4%, it could be 28%. You know what I mean? No, I'm not going to give you a range like that. I'm going to tighten that range up as much as I possibly can. Based on the information that I see out there right now, here is my tightest range that I can possibly come up with as of right now, okay? Who knows? Maybe in a couple weeks here I can come back and give you another estimate if you'd like me to. But based on this information as of right now, I foresee the COLA anywhere between 2.8 and about 3.4%, okay? That's a pretty tight range, okay? Tell me anybody else out there who's thinking a range that tight. Most people give you a range a couple percentage points wide. I'm giving you a range of 0.6% wide, okay? And anywhere between about 2.8 and 3.4% is my estimation as of now. This is based as of now, okay? We do not have all the data points to determine how much the COLA is going to be. I could be totally wrong. Let's be real. Let's hope I'm wrong, okay? Let's hope that the COLA is more like upper 3%, close to 4%. Let's just really hope that it's up that way. Let's hope that I am wrong. Let's hope that I am too low rather than being too high. That would be bad, right? That would be really sad. Because here's the thing. We all completely recognize inflation is not as low as they're telling us. It's not, okay? They keep telling us one thing. We keep looking at our receipts and our bank accounts and the big, but whatever, the numbers at the checkout counter, right? You got all the stuff ringed, whatever, up at the counter with the cashier, and they tell you your total today is $349. And you're like, wait, put those 7 bags back. I can take this 1 bag here. You know what I mean? I'll take the bananas. I'll live off of these for the next week. You know what I mean? So my point is, this is not the reality of what's going on. And, we know that inflation is much higher than what they're telling us. So my point is, let's hope that I'm wrong, but this is what I see as of right now, based on the current inflation data, based on the recent data that we have released as of right now. And again, we're still waiting on a couple more data points. So we have a lot more data to gather here, but this is the tightest range that I feel like I can throw out there, okay? Now, again, it's better than saying, well, I think it could be 2, I think it could be 5. That's a huge range. Duh. Anybody could say that. I mean, seriously, anybody could flip a coin and say, well, it's going to be between 2 and 5%. If you say that, you're going to be right. Anybody that says that is going to be basically 100% right. You're right. It's going to be between that range. Almost guaranteed. Not guaranteed, because we can't guarantee anything, but it's probably going to be between that range, obviously, okay? But I estimate upper 2% range, kind of mid-ish, low 3% range as of now, okay? Who knows? Maybe I'll come back in a few weeks, maybe a month or something like that, and give you another estimation if you care. If you don't care, then obviously I won't do it. But somebody asked, and I thought, that might actually be a pretty interesting video to throw that out there. I dug into this. I've been talking about it recently in other videos, and I've been looking at all this stuff and comparing it year over year and stuff like that, and this is what I'm coming up with, okay? So anyway, this is the tightest range that I feel like I can probably throw out there, 2.8 to 3.4%, which, like I said, I've said it before, hope I'm wrong. Let's really hope I'm wrong. Let's hope it's close to 3.7, 3.8, 3.9, 4%, something like that. I would not guess anything higher than 4%, okay? So if you're guessing for like 4.5%, 5%, don't get your hopes up. Highly, highly doubt it, okay? Could it be lower than that? It could be, but let's just not hope that either, okay? But the trend is showing numbers are actually ticking up a little bit. So kind of in the favor of beneficiaries. So either way, only time will tell. And again, we'll get that official announcement out of Social Security in October. I'll bring that information to you as it's being released. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Hope this helps you. And again, it's just an estimation as of right now. Based on what we know, there's a lot of data points we still need to gather here. There is more information. We do not know the whole story yet, okay? But as we get these data points, we can put the piece of the puzzle together and we can more clearly see the picture they're trying to paint for us, which is, well, probably not what we want to hear, right? Anyway, hope you're doing well. Enjoy your day. Thanks again for watching. Truly do appreciate your support. Subscribe down below, share the video, and again, go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Take care. Have a good one, and catch you again later.